Hello and welcome to Back to the Cringe,
where we rewind and regret. My name is Maddie.
And my name is Dylan.
And we are very, very excited to be here today.
Yes, we are.
And do you know why that is, Dylan?
Why?
Because we're getting sporty chic.
Very good. And we have decorations courtesy of producer, basketball shoes, baseball. We're both very sporty individuals.
Definitely.
So it definitely blends in.
Sports Week
In honor of the Chiefs having the first game. That actually is true.
You could have told me anything. You could have said in honor of the Brownstones, and I would have been like, totally.
Like, that's right. But here's the thing. Obviously, neither of us are super sporty people. But
speak for yourself.
Well, yeah, sorry. I don't mean to speak for your past. But in my past, it was, we obviously talked a lot about, last week we talked a lot about theater, or it came up, obviously. And now we're going into something that, you might not expect. You don't look at us and think like, look at those Olympians. But we're here to prove you wrong.
He's got a golf shirt on. And I
got a
think
golf shirt on.
That speaks for itself.
Yes. But yeah, anyway. So, Maddie.
Hey.
You as an athlete.
Yeah. Huge one, obviously.
When you were in middle school, what was your position or what did you play?
Oh, okay. So, honestly, I had a hard time coming up with stories to tell for this one. But mostly, I think because I was tall, I just immediately got put into like tall girl sport. Right?
Totally, yeah.
Tall girl sport.
So did you play volleyball or no?
I was not coordinated enough for volleyball, and I didn't like that you had to stand there the whole time.
Yeah.
So I played basketball because I think my sister was like on the varsity team. And so I was like, well, I can do this too.
Okay, so did you think that or did the school? Because we had a lot of cases of like kids who were like their siblings played like football and they're like, you would be good at football. Your brother was a quarterback.
Yeah, literally. It was kind of like that.
It's but like, I don't think that's true.
Also, I would get out there and I would just play so dirty. Like,
oh, really?
I would get fouled out and my brother would be cracking up right now because we would practice like in our backyard because he'd be like, okay, you need to get better if you're going to be playing a game.
Right.
And we would practice and I would like claw him for the ball and like push him over. And then I'd be like, why'd you do that? And I would be like, don't push me. And it was totally me the whole time.
Did you claw in games?
I clawed in games.
Oh.
I clawed in games so much that I actually accidentally ripped a girl's hair out. A big chunk.
Wait, this is awful. This is so much worse than any story I'm gonna tell.
I think
you were mean.
I wasn't mean.
You were mean.
I wanted to prove so badly that I was good at basketball, and I was not good at basketball. I was just good at like playing dirty. Like,
you were good at getting
sneakily.
Other players out of the game.
Correct.
So that they would never play again.
Yeah,
probably.
and then I would probably foul out. The coach was like, not surprised. So yeah, I played basketball.
God, you fouled out.
I would foul out a lot.
Just to contrast, I was so nervous of fouling out, and I don't know if I ever got a foul. Ever. I would get a foul and be like, I didn't touch, I swear.
Did you ever get a detention?
No.
See, I had so many detentions.
We're learning so much. Wait, for violence?
Like really
Did
cool
you get detentions for violence?
No, I wasn't violent. I got detention for like chewing gum. I accidentally pulled a girl's hair out. That was not purposeful. I wasn't like, let me get on the court and rip this girl's hair out right now.
I don't like the way she looks.
I was just like, yeah, she needs to be bald.
Well, I played basketball. I was always like nervous around contact sports.
Okay.
I just didn't like them. I quit football the first week when I realized you had to hit people.
Football's intense.
It's intense, I would not have survived. And I was always scared of like other basketball people who like were really aggressive.
Yes.
And they always would tell me like, so I was this tall.
Okay.
Which is a mystery. No, I'm like 5'11". I was like 5'11" or like 5'8" in like 7th grade.
That's
so like
tall
I had like a 3rd, 4th, 5th grade growth spurt that like just started shooting me into the 5-foot range, which means you're gonna play basketball like at the school.
Right. Did you?
Yeah, almost played my whole life. I was never very good, but I was tall.
B-ball.
And B-ball. But I would be they would always tell me like, be aggressive. Literally, I remember a coach, like the only thing he told me all season was like, Dylan, be aggressive. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna.
You're like, I would rather just sit them down for a coffee first.
Yeah, just don't try. And there was this one kid on another team who I hated because of how aggressive he was. And I learned like the next year, I was talking to someone about it. I was like, did you guys have issues with this guy? I was like, yeah, he would get ejected from games because if you're doing a pick, basketball terminology, you're doing a pick.
Yeah.
He would put his shoulder down and charge into your stomach.
Oh,
to like knock the wind out of you.
I feel like I tried to do that, but I wasn't big, so I just ended up being like, "Rah!" and then like too small, and all the other girls some of these girls were huge on the other team. They would walk up and be like, okay, so this will be your opposing team. Is boom, 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 and I was like, okay.
Literally like Space
God,
Jam.
they're big, yeah.
Yeah, people were huge in like around that year. Luckily, I don't think
you were
our
probably
little
one of the
league-
big ones.
No, I was not. Because
I
was
the big one.
I might have been tall, but I was not like I never lifted any weights or did anything to like improve my physique.
And you like wanted to get to know their mothers before you had a conflict with them.
Yeah,
first.
I was like, I want to get to know you personally before we get into this whole
How's
rigmarole.
your relationship with your dad?
Yeah. Were you good though? Like, so if you were aggressive.
Well, you didn't finish your story though.
Did I?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Well, the kid assaulting me.
So was I good? No.
No? Even though you were violent.
I wasn't. Yeah, I think I was just wanting so bad to show everyone that I was capable of it.
Yeah.
Not so capable. But I did also, so then this is going to make you laugh. The other sport that I did was in 8th grade, every girl was trying out for the soccer team. And I sucked at soccer. Like to the point where I didn't even know the rules. Like I didn't even know the rules, but I tried out. I was like, yeah, let's just try out. And so I go to the tryouts and I get put on, I do my best, which is the worst out of everyone in the tryout. And I get put on there's the A team and then there's like the B team. And I get put on the B team. The list comes out the next day. I go to the wall and I'm like, fuck. I was like, I don't even want to play this sport. But I guess I have to. So I'm on the B team with like all the 7th graders.
Oh no, that's a bummer.
And me but they elected me as team captain.
Oh, well,
because
nice.
of my morale.
Great morale.
Great morale.
Great morale.
And then they made me goalie because they saw that I had to research the rules of soccer before the first practice.
What do you mean
I was like,
you were like,
I was like, guys, I don't really know what like on the sideline means. Like, what do they mean kicking in the corner?
And they're like, get in the goal.
Yeah, and they're like, Maddie, you're in the goal. So I would make my whole family come to these soccer games, and I would just be in the goal, dancing.
Were they? What?
Like, they'd all be like on the other side of the field. I'd be dancing in the goal.
What?
And my family like was just like, why are we
putting
here?
on a show.
Yeah, I was just goofy in the goal.
Oh my god.
And my brother would have to like do his homework in the stands just to watch me dance in the goal.
That's awesome. Wait, that's actually so crazy. My little sister played a lot of soccer.
Okay.
My mom was one of those moms who would like adamantly go after like coaches or teachers if like something wasn't like kind of going our way.
Oh.
So like if we were put on a team that wasn't like the best team, she would kind of go after them, which is like obviously like if we didn't earn the place in there, it's like who knows.
She wanted you to have a good experience though.
She got really mad, like tied into what happened to you when I was on the A team constantly through my life in basketball until freshman year of high school, I got put on the C team.
C.
So like it was like A.
The double D team.
And I was literally only on A, like to be clear, because I was tall. Like
right,
I was taller than everyone else. And when you go to high school, you're just like
not
you're
the
now in a
tallest
whole
anymore.
You're not the tallest or the oldest or like most developed.
Yeah.
So my little spindly arms couldn't carry me that far.
Dang,
but I got put.
team.
I still don't mind. She's still a little bittersweet about it.
Really?
But I didn't mind because I was with all my friends. Like all the freshmen got put on that team, and we were so awful that our coach kind of gave up on us. They put the soccer coach in charge of us.
Nice.
And would just like before we would go to games, he'd be like, "You guys want to stop at Quick Trip?" Which is like
I did it. Yeah,
like a gas
I know
station.
Quick Trip.
Oh yeah, Quick Trip. Love Quick Trip.
Love it.
And we'd like go get like taquitos and hot dogs before
Sounds
our
lit.
game. Literally
Sounds
before
like
the
a
game.
diarrhea waiting to happen.
Yeah, and we just all go out there like sluggish and like trying, but like
and,
we
like,
were gonna lose
sweaty.
by like 90 points.
Honestly, Good for that coach.
I know. It's
You know
he
what?
Gave it
You
a
know
good
what it
experience.
is? He wanted like a Takis and a monster or
Yeah,
something.
he just wanted to stop. Maybe it was just. I think he was like picking up like dip.
Dip. What
Yeah.
kind of dip? Bean dip.
Not that dip. Like dip. Like tobacco.
Oh. I was like, cheese dip, onion dip.
Not dip for like a party he's having later.
Ranch
Like dip,
dip?
like he's addicted.
I was like, God, what kind of? I was like, dang, that guy must love Ruffles.
Unbelievable.
I'm dead. Okay, so off we go. Dylan brought a video, and it has to do with sports
Yes.
and middle school.
Well, kind of. I actually don't. Okay, I don't remember. We're going in a little blind.
Okay.
But the main thing is like, this video really does tie into like my career as like playing basketball, but never fully committing and never like taking anything too seriously. It's kind of like my MO, and coaches fucking hated that. I don't know if your coaches did. Coaches at our school, like if you didn't take the sport like it was your goddamn life.
Where'd you go to school?
Well, that's what's ridiculous is I went to like a little school in Missouri, like a private school in Missouri. We're not going to win any titles.
Yeah, no.
We don't have the best athletes. Like we have a smaller pool.
You better die.
Yeah, they were like, I was like, listen, you're a geometry teacher. You do not need to be taking basketball this
Mine
seriously.
was a geometry teacher too.
See, well, this is further evidence we went to the same school.
Dang. Did you go to the same school?
But yeah, so let me just show you this.
Was your coach's name Mr. T?
No, he was. He had a long name. He had like one of those names that was too many syllables to
Okay.
remember. He was like this balding white guy. Why am I talking about him?
Shout out to both of the
Shout out
coaches.
to balding white guy. Balding as in completely bald.
Oh. He was not in the mid process of balding.
He was
Okay, here we go. Here's
So here
the
we go.
video. Let's listen.
You've probably seen this, I would assume, but maybe not.
Okay, let's
I would love it
let's
if you have
see.
not, because I also haven't seen it in years.
I'm stoked.
And we're gonna play the little game. Does it hold up?
Does it hold up?
Ring.
Hello, everyone. Well, the Ball State softball team continued to play this weekend, and they were hoping to continue off of their straight 3 out of 4 losses. And so we'll take a look and see how that happened. They started off good, but then eventually, the Ball State women's team shut down and ended up doing poorly. Oh no. And it's working. Okay. We're going to continue on now. And the Ladies Cardinals will play an Iowa tournament starting this Friday. Before the Ball State baseball team kicks off its conference season this weekend, the Cards will battle in-state rival Indiana tomorrow. Tomorrow's game will be the meeting between the two, beating both first.
The sigh. You've never seen this? You might know the famous clip. How long till we get to that?
Hoosiers are on the year, and they have won 6 of its last 7 games. Tomorrow will be the game 3 at 3 p.m. Switching to Ball State men's tennis, it seems last week player on. It seems every week they have
He's
a
so
player,
cringy.
Oh.
We have to get to the good point.
Okay,
though.
okay.
Matt Lawrence is
this
the
real?
latest Cardinals
This is real.
tennis player to win the award.
Actually,
Lamar won all
I don't know.
all the
It could
singles
be
and
a
doubles
prank.
matches last week. So far, the Cardinals have had a player honored on the weekly awards.
He looks too young to be a
9
newscaster.
7 out of the 9 weeks. The Cards will play at Boise State Invite this weekend.
If this is a
Indiana-
sketch,
Indiana
though,
Pacers
it's
are looking
geniusly
Really good.
put together.
Revenge tonight against the New Jersey Nets and to strengthen their playoff hopes. The Nets won the last Sunday's matchup 94-85, which left the Pacers 1 game behind the Chicago in the 7th series spot.
Dude, I
Let's
can't
check
even
out
like
the
watch
highlights.
his.
Here.
Steven Jackson's David.
It's just silent.
Reggie Miller's looking good. He shoots a 3, and it's good.
Why is he even commentating?
Why
the
is
game
he
already
making
happened.
the game
Gets the
already
rebound,
went? Like
passes
he's
it to the
acting
man,
like.
shoots it, and boom goes the dynamite.
This is fake. This is so fake. He wouldn't say boom goes the dynamite.
That's the most famous moment.
Shoots it and boom goes the dynamite?
And passes to the man, and boom goes the dynamite.
That is not real. I couldn't watch his Cringe.
I don't know.
Honestly,
I'm sure the evidence is out there.
You know what? You know what? Like, not a lot of things make me viscerally cringe.
Yeah.
But when I think it's because I've had to memorize a lot of things in my life and like do some public speeches every now and then.
Totally.
So when people forget their lines, that for me is like, like I can't watch it.
So my brain told me it was a sketch, and watching it again, I don't know if it is. I'm sure that there's like, there's probably
passes it
truth
to the man
by
and
now.
boom goes the dynamite.
We would say that in our like C team.
Passes the man and boom goes
Yeah,
the
we
dynamite.
could be like, man passes to the man, and boom goes the dynamite.
Oh, it's a man passes to the man.
I actually don't know. It might be man.
I want that on a mug.
Yeah, man passes to the man, boom goes the dynamite.
Yes.
That is amazing. That
was a good
hurts
one.
to watch, and was like so painfully silent at times that made me think it's too funny to be a sketch.
Yeah, I agree.
It's too funny.
I also think it's too long of pauses when he drops his card to when a human would normally fumble their cards together. Like, he's just taking so long on live television and just struggling through the whole thing. The cameraman must have been like, yeah, Dan, that was...
He's like, good
That
take,
was good.
good take, good take. Oh,
well, that
man.
was great. That was cool. Shit.
That's great.
Well done. Okay, wait, where are we? The one sports story I wrote down was everyone didn't think that softball. Speaking of, okay, this is actually perfect because it starts with the video. Everyone didn't really think that softball was very cool. But like, I joined the team anyways.
For the record,
gonna
my
get me
fiance
canceled.
did play softball. Maybe it depends on where you go with it.
I played for 1 year and I was so bad. And so then the next year, my friend was like, Maddie, a friend who's also named Maddie, was like, audition for softball with me. And so I said, okay.
Audition.
Oh, fuck. Try out. Try out. I did that again. Try out for softball with me. And so I was like, yeah, I'll be there, right? I was like, I'll be there at the park. I'm ready. I got my stuff. And I had all the gear. I didn't show up.
What?
I didn't show up I don't remember why, but for a year she played without me, just on this team that she knew like no one.
What?
I
Why wouldn't
know.
you show up?
I forgot.
Were you too nervous?
No, I don't.
You
I
just
don't,
forgot?
I don't think I could get a ride. I think I.
That's such a weird reason.
That's not.
Couldn't
a
get a
funny
ride?
Story. This is an awful story. But another funny story of sports is my school would do this thing where there'd be one day where everyone in PE plays flag football.
Oh my God.
Like, it was kind of the dodgeball day. You know that one day where like you do like a really fun thing in PE? It was the day I was the most terrified of. Was fucking
really?
flag football day. Because they made all the boys and girls play together.
Yeah.
Which is like fine. But then they put little tags on your waist. And so the boys
Right
had
on
to,
your
like,
butt too.
Right on your butt.
Yeah.
This is just a sad story too.
No.
But basically, like, I had my little gym shorts on. And
Which can I say in
my
middle school
PE
was
uniforms.
like, we should get
ugly.
it. PE
Mine
uniforms
were
are a sin.
so ugly. What were yours?
Ours were reversible shirts that were mesh, like a red mesh and a white mesh. And you had a choice of sport shorts.
Okay.
You could wear whatever you wanted down below.
Dude, we had no choice. We had light gray shirts, which light gray and sweat,
Sweaty.
not a good combo. And you had to write your name on it. And your name was just all on your boob. And anytime you had pit sweats, it would show, which I had all the time.
Pit sweat, boob sweat.
Pit sweat, yeah,
belly
back sweat.
Back sweat.
Any
Oh,
of the
I had
kids
bad
that just
back
sweat more, everyone would get made fun of if you sweat. Dude, middle school was so brutal.
Middle school was brutal. And if anyone saw sweat on you, it was
Yes.
like you are the
was like-
target for the day.
It was, and then exactly, and no one ever washed these nasty clothes. They would always sit in your PE locker, and then you just change into them, and then everyone just stunk. And also, all the girls, like the popular girls, got like these cute little like size small shorts. This is where my story's going.
Oh no.
And I was left with the size large shorts. And all the girls like looked cute and like were excited to change into their PE clothes. Like I was drowning
Wait,
in mine.
so did you have to get yours from the school? So it was like getting them out of a bin?
Yes.
And these girls all picked smalls?
And they all picked smalls, and I remember walking up to the bin and being like, are there any smalls left? And so I had to wear these like really brutally large shorts, and they went like past
During flag.
wait, it gets worse. They went like past my knees.
Oof.
And I'm trying to still look cute, so I would like roll them up, but then there'd be like this fat little roll on my waist, and
no.
it'd still barely just be hitting my knee.
They're so big.
They're so big. And so flag football was the day that I fucking hate. Oh,
You can cuss on our podcast. We're adults.
Oh.
I think this is so funny though. Just a small tangent is like, since whenever we talk about like middle school, I feel like it puts our brains in like can't cuss anymore, or like can't say butt.
I know.
I was saying butt, and I like never say butt. I always say ass.
Butt.
I was like, what the
My
hell?
butt. Yeah,
So,
around your butt.
booty.
Around your booty. You always say ass. I don't like the word ass.
Now you're scared. You're like, you always say ass,
I
really?
just spit to the mic. God, that's attractive. Okay. So I had these extra long shorts, and I would roll them up. There'd be a big fat little roll. And flag football, and still long. And flag football was the day where I was like, fuck this. Like, this is the worst day ever. And all the guys who were really, really fast would always target the girls who were kind of like losery, or like just kind of trying to run away, but they knew they couldn't because we were easy targets. What can I say? I was an easy target. And I had my little flag things, and I'm running, and I remember someone like, I just see the ball coming in midair, and I like grab it with my big old spidery hands, and I'm running. I don't know. And someone's like, run. So I'm like, running to the other side. Some guy jumps into the air, goes to grab both of my straps, and pulls down my size large shorts.
Oh, yes. Really?
And I am granny panty out on the middle of the field.
That's
And I was
awful. That's horrible.
It was horrible.
That's
and I
horrible.
just remember like I was like, I think I said something like, dude. And he was like, oh. And I like quickly pulled out my pants, and I just like cried and ran away to the bathroom. And then everyone talked about it. Everyone said like, I'm not going to name his name, but blank pulled down my shorts in PE that day.
Oh no.
Ugh, awful.
That is really sad, but that is so funny.
I also felt like quite iconic when I had the ball running. I was like, I'm going to do this. And then all of a sudden I just realized slow-mo version. Underwear is out. I'm like looking at everyone in my grade. Awful.
That's so insane. It's also crazy because like, I feel like obviously he probably wasn't trying to pants you.
Not at all. No.
But we would play, we didn't really play a lot of flag football, obviously because I like quit football. But our PE days, we would sometimes play capture the flag.
Oh.
And I loved capture the flag days. And you would be tagged out in a similar way to flag football where they try and pull down your tags.
Right.
And
What is that again? You hide the flag and then you have to go get it or something?
There's no hiding it. It's like the flags are like everyone's like has like a station where the flags are. And you have to like run to the other side to steal the other person's flag. And if you go over, you're open to being tagged out.
Okay.
And if you get
flag off.
Or flag off.
Right.
And if you get flagged off, you go to jail on that team's side.
Oh, I kind of remember this game.
And
it's sort of fun.
so many aspects of this were like peak middle school like relationship. You know, like if you want to embarrass a boy, like you're going to try and pants them. Like boys will target you and try and pants you in that.
The girls?
No, guys, not girls. Oh my God. Yeah, no. That's what I mean. It's like pantsing a girls would be like a nightmare.
Yeah,
you know, you would never recover from that.
Bad.
But we would like guys would try and pants each other just to like fuck with each other.
Okay.
But the biggest thing that I would do would be like I would wait until like girls I thought were cute would get out. Because they would go over,
and you'd go get them from
I would
jail.
be the one to go save them from jail.
Did you use the song "Hey I Heard You Were in Wildwood"?
It was playing in my head. I'm
and
sure.
you were like, "Ooh."
Well, I'd be like trying to run like as fast as I
Get you
can.
home. Need a home run. That one.
And like you would have the
so
option, you
good.
could only save one person at a time.
Of course you saved the girl.
So it was like, ooh, which of the maidens?
Did he just say maiden? Incredible.
But
Which of the maidens?
Which of the maidens
should
will I
from
save?
their lusty tower?
It really made you feel like a superhero going to save a girl, and
God.
but also you had to like navigate middle school politics. So like, if the fast kid got out,
Right.
and the girl you liked got out,
Right.
and you get the girl, everyone's gonna know you like that girl. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, that's
Because if
true.
you don't go for the fast kid, like there's got to be a reason you got the girl.
You're like, you didn't let Jason Snaggle out?
Snaggle, almost Jason Segel.
Snaggle, his brother.
Yeah, but I loved that.
That's awesome. I mean, I just want to be a fly in the grass watching little Dylan save one of his 6 maidens.
Because what I like to think is like in my head, I can never remember things. And there's no video proof either. I was like, was I even fast? Like, was I running? Was it
felt
impressive to run towards them to save them? Like, was I running that fast?
Right.
Or I certainly felt like the Flash. Like I felt like time slowed down as I was running, like and just to save someone.
Do you
But
remember like when
I was
you
probably a snail.
were probably fast.
I probably just had long legs.
You probably did like that arm thing that makes everyone look really fast.
I would hope
in middle
so.
school.
Well, it was always like, when I had long hair, it was like long hair of blowing in the wind behind me as I go to
Put
save
that
a
in
woman.
slow mo.
Oh, I wanted to show you a photo of me playing basketball.
You know
My
what?
mom
I
sent me a
probably have
photo.
one too.
You're gonna die. Oh, he sent me so many.
I have one. I'm gonna pop it up right here, and Dylan's gonna have to edit it in.
Here's the one now. You're gonna laugh now. You
Okay,
ready?
I'll show you mine now. That's crazy.
And like looking at
That's
this
you,
photo,
Dylan?
that's me. So looking at that photo,
Oh my god.
I now understand why like a kid, one time I thought he was bullying me, but he was actually genuinely asking, or like he was genuinely confused. He saw me, he was like, I'm guarding him, her.
Oh.
I look like a 12-year-old girl.
Can I ask a question? Why didn't you put it in a ponytail?
I was so against ponytails because I thought they would make me look too feminine. Like I loved my long hair, but I was so
like
self-conscious.
a blowout. Like it looks like you
Well, I'm
just went
sweating
to
like
the salon.
crazy.
And yeah, the sweat probably was really
I was
hot.
sweating like crazy, and my hair started to get frizzy and like puffs out.
Oh my god, that I did not expect you to send me that photo. Dylan, this is hilarious.
And I don't know what the other ones are. We
Also
can do a
a sleigh,
little quick
though.
look.
Honestly, a sleigh. I love that you, at that age, you were like, no, I want my hair like this. Like, that's respect.
I wanted my hair long.
Respect.
Here's an amazing one that is me next to my best friend. And look at the pants he's wearing.
I love his pants.
I would wear those every day.
Wait, he looks
I wore those in
so
elementary
cute
school.
with
That's
his
my
pants.
best. That's my best man.
Really?
Yeah, that's Aiden.
Wait, you have to frame that.
Yeah, we gotta retake this photo.
That is sick. That is so cool.
I got my favorite number though, 24.
That's your best man?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Okay, hold up.
Oh my god, I literally couldn't find you in the photo. I did not recognize you at all.
Me.
You were very tan.
I look like a dog.
You look very different. I didn't show you guys. I should show you guys.
There's my coach.
On the right?
Yeah, and then this is me because I had asthma and
Who's
I
the
didn't know.
tallest person alive next?
That's
right
my
there.
sister.
That's your sister?
That's Megan.
She is the tallest human in the world.
That I know. Literally,
She's taller than the coach.
She's tall. Literally.
How tall is she? Like
she's
6'5"?
6'3". No,
6'3"?
She's 6'2".
6'2"?
Literally, look.
This is crazy.
And she was in high school.
Isn't that so funny that I pointed her out? I was like, who's the tallest person alive? He's like, that's my sister.
And look at me.
No wonder they wanted you to play.
Just like everyone else.
Why is she in her own color uniform? Oh, they
She was
alternated.
varsity. She was
Oh, you're
she was
JV.
on the varsity center, and I'm JV. Like, can barely catch my breath. My face is like purple in this, and everyone does.
Is that high school?
Yeah, that was high
Yeah.
school. Wait, what was that funny story you had to tell?
Shut up. The when I was in like 8th grade though,
Yeah.
it was like I was playing basketball and I was playing I was wrestling
Oh, I forgot you were.
and I was running track. And I think the only reason I did all 3 of those was because I wanted someone desperately to tell me that I'm like Troy Bolton because I'm also in the plays. And it never happened, ever.
You just wanted someone to recognize
I wanted
it.
someone to be like, you're doing a lot of sports and you're in the plays? That's kind of like Troy Bolton.
Wait.
And it never happened.
Like, you're sporty, but you can also do theater?
Yeah, it's just like, the wish fulfillment of middle school. Nothing you ever wish for ever comes true. At least for me.
Do you know
Never
what
came true.
do you know what I'm getting to know about you a little bit more through these pod episodes?
What?
Is that you had these visions, like, in your head of what you wanted everyone to, like, see or, like, experience or see you as. And I just respect that, man.
I really had a lot of middle school
I still have those
visions.
today. You know?
Yeah. Oh, no, I think we all do. But in middle school, mine were
I can
deep.
see it.
Mine were like seeking fame and like people seeing the real me and stuff like that.
You had, like, superstar visions.
I was just
that.
probably tainted by like watching too many movies. Probably.
Or just a big imagination.
Or a big imagination.
Big imagination.
And a bigger head.
Big hopes and dreams. And
Okay.
and a lot of hair.
A lot of hair. Big head, bigger hair.
Big heart, big head, big hair.
Really bad. So
Long shorts.
Long shorts. Shorts past my knees. Cargos. The way I think we can end this pod on a big high note that's going to make us cringe, not only go back to the cringe, but bring the cringe to us.
Let's bring it here.
It's a game I've seen multiple people do. It's like it's kind of an improv game.
I'm kind of scared.
You have to be very vulnerable to play this game.
Okay, we'll try.
And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
Okay.
I actually don't, but we'll see.
What do you mean you
I
won't?
don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Give it a name.
Let's call it Singing Honestly.
Okay.
And the goal, what you have to do is pick a song and sing as earnestly as you can that song. Without doing a bit. No bit.
Speaking of Troy Bolton.
Speaking of Troy Bolton.
Okay, let's end this note as Troy Bolton.
I don't know if I can do this.
Let's
I
show
don't
the
think I can.
Let's show the world that we're not only sporty. Yes,
we have to change it. I can't do it. It's too
you
much.
have to try.
No, it's too much.
Let's just try.
I don't want to do it.
Just do a song.
I think I might invoke us to do a different ending.
You think I'm a good singer?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
I don't think we can do this.
Okay, come on, Dylan. Okay, it's just us in the room.
God,
it's just
I hate
us.
This.
Okay.
It's girl first, right?
Yeah. Living in my own world. Didn't understand
Nice.
that anything can happen when you take a chance.
I don't think I can do this. Is this me now? Living in... I don't know how it goes.
You got it.
Nope.
Didn't
I don't want to do this.
understand. I just did it.
I can't. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're not going to do this bit after all. I'm too scared. Welcome. Thanks for watching Back to the Cringe.
Thanks for watching Back to the Cringe. We'll catch you next time. This is very cringy.